You're going to learn today. What are you going to learn today? Is because I am going to read a book. Relax into it. Okay, my description says there that people are like tea bags. They don't know their strength until they get into hot water. Okay, from Don Mackinnon. 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 When Southwest Airline, I already read this one, but there was a guy who came into my front door there and wanted to talk to me about the connection here, and probably I wanted to switch my connections right here because blah, blah, blah. Okay, right here. Let's dive in. When Southwest Airline was a new kid on the block in 1971, the company muddled through nearly 4 years of legal striving to work on its way into tiny local market, backing established careers that resisted competition. They were resisting competition before. They don't want to do it. They don't want to dive it. So Southwest started with 4 planes flying a small numbers of routes between 3 Texas cities. Very small. Okay. Who is here? Na anak ko. Okay. Okay. Nanasad. Padayon ako. Sure. Sure. Mari baka siya. Okay. Southwest founded Herb Herb Kelleher notes. A lot of people figured us for road killing at the time. I don't know what that means. A lot of people figured us for a road killing at the time. Before long, airline fell into financial difficulties, and the only way Southwest could survive was to sell one of its planes. So, they're having a lot of struggles with finances, and they think of sell one of their planes could survive them. If it was to stay in the black, the airline had to generate the same revenue it had created with 4 planes. So the company made the bold decision to fly the same number of flights with the fleet cut by 25%. That is how the unprecedented and now famous 20-minute turnaround was born. Since that time, Southwest was become a force to be reckoned with, now the fifth largest airline in America, owning 468 planes flying 3,100 flights a day to 58 cities. Southwest has often registered by the best of time record, best baggage handling, best and fewest customer complaints. I like that. During the post September 11 recession, Southwest was the only airline in America to turn a profit. They're very, very courageous by doing such thing. That's really good. Annually, the airline receives 10 times the number of applicants for its available position. Ultimately, adversity did not knock Southwest out of the market, it's made it fly. Rather than fighting what seems to be blocking your path, pivot on it and make it your ally. Hang on. Let me. mhm. Okay, so there's no email yet. So where am I? Okay. Okay. Rather than fighting what seems to be blocking your path, pivot on it and make it your ally. As in the martial arts of Aikido, you can take the energy directed against you and rechannel it to help you. Everything is energy. What do you do with it is up to you. I really, really believe in that we don't really have to work so hard by by having what we really want. I really believe in, you know, focusing on things that you really wanted, then working so hard with it, I think energy flows with it. I'm having chills. I'm having chills. I'm having even chillier because I think I'm really believing in by we are energy, and that energy force is so powerful. Like the energy chills right here. I can feel it every time. I don't know. Probably I just think of it and it makes it, whatever your focus is, your energy flows. Okay, right here. So where are you? Everything is energy. What you do is everything what no what you do with it is up to you. Difficulties keep us on cutting edge of growth and move us to level of authority far more rewarding than if the challenge had not occurred. All, elev- all evolutionary advances have resulted from novel adaptation to changes in environmental conditions. Life is not trying to hurt you, it is trying to get to grow. As Friedrich Nietzsche wrote, that what does not kill me makes me stronger. Cease to view difficulty situation as trouble. Trouble is an interpretation, not fact. In Arabic, the word of problem is translated another view. No, another view, implying that every difficulty invites us to see from higher perspective. Albert Einstein explained that you can never solve a problem at the same level of consciousness that created it. When you have a problem, go around with it. Don't turn around. Like for example, if you're having problem with your wife, and she doesn't want to talk to you, and she just want to do this, and she just wanted to do that. I know it's really hard to solve that kind of problem because it's another person. Talk it over and do not face it. Do not ignore her. Just feel her. Feel her. She probably needs attention from you. She probably wants um like a date, a date to go somewhere, because us women, we love passionate. We are very passionate, and I'm very passionate. And sometimes we probably need that one, and probably your wife needs that. What is this? Who says that? Mm, okay, no one. I just wanna, because there's a ding. And face the fact, if the woman doesn't want you anymore, she probably have the reason why she wants to let you go, and it's probably you the problem, not her. And see that something inside you, if that causes of a trouble from your wife that wanting to just get out of you or let you go, and instead, like, I don't want to do this, and this is so painful for me. Maybe there's something that you need to figure it out for yourself. And and if take some time off, take a day off, or maybe you guys need not to see each other first, and then come back and see what other results or resources you can come up with. Like, for example, okay, we're gonna talk this over after we um, have vacation separate ways. And if you find something better ideas, maybe cool it off, and then maybe if we come home, and then we can talk it over without that having a rage thing. You probably can find something better, because when you are in that chaotic world, in that chaotic feelings, hate feelings, can't find any solution in there. So you'll just have to be more cautiously feel the breathe. Breathing meditation really works 100%. Let's do it. Okay. Cease to view difficult situations as trouble. Trouble is an interpretation. Okay, I already read that one. Okay, I'm gonna read it again. Fact. In Arabic, the word of problem is translated as another view, implying that every difficulty invites us to see from a higher perspective. Albert Einstein explained that you can never solve a problem at the same level of consciousness that created it. You must stand a higher ground because we are spiritual beings. The answer is always spiritual. Dwayne Dyer titled the book, There is a Spiritual Solution to Every Problem. I like this one. Dr. Dwayne Dyer, Spiritual Solution to Every Problem. Practice eliminating self-defeating language from your vocabulary by replacing word of victimization with those empowerment. Trouble becomes challenge, problem becomes project, crisis becomes opportunity, failure becomes experience, setback becomes setup, and hit a wall becomes a course correction. Thank and bless the people and situation that challenge you. See? Thank and bless the people and situation that challenge you, for they are nudging you to do to yeah, for they are nudging you to greater good. Our first mastery training in Fiji, our group was assigned by our hotel to a meeting room on top of a hill that required transporting the entire group and down for each gathering. Quite a task, he said. To make matters worse, we found during our first session that the room was small and hot and had poor acoustics. We were not looking forward to weak, bucking distance, elevation, size, temperature, and sound. The next morning, as our group was gathering to ascend the hill, the hotel manager apologetically informed us that a bus had broken down on the one-lane road, and we would not be able to pass it. As an alternative, we had erected an open-walled tent right on the beach, mere step from our quarters. This meeting site turned out to be superior to the room on the hill, with fabulous ocean view and soft breezes. The group loved our whole new locale and contributed immensely to the quality of our program for the entire week. We all agreed that the broken bus was a major blessing in disguise. we we marveled at the synchronicity of its timing at the beginning of our program. Albert Campos declared, "In the midst of winter, I discovered within me an invincible summer." Wow, he makes it warm in the winter. Your spirit is greater than any problem you encounter. I really liked it. In the midst of winter, I discover within me an invincible summer. Your spirit is greater than any problem you encounter, and your mind can conjure creative synchronicities and solution. In his book Delusions, Richard Bach notes every problem comes to you with a gift in its hand. When you discover the gift, like Southwest, you are free to fly. That is exactly. I mean, I know that every problem has a gift, and I really recognize that one now. That you know, see the problem as blessing. See the problem as as your stepping stone, and there's nothing to worry about. If, like for example, me, if I really think so much things that I need to get done and I need to do this, and I end up not getting anything done at all. And I don't blame myself. I always think that, oh well, I'm living my life. And if things that didn't turn out well, I simply take a breath, take a breath. Like, right now, like, I want to feel that my my chest rising up and lowering it down, and I'm listening to my voice. I'm smelling the air, the flavor of the air, the freshness of the air, the crisp, the air, the oxygen, swallowing my saliva and things like that. It's so much, so much nice. It's there's heaven in here. If you find things heaven in your life, so much greater. There is a life. There is life, and your body right now is a spirit. You are the spirit, and those trials makes you always want you to think that come home, come back to your home here. This is your home, and I love my body. I love myself, and I know where to come home when things that are trouble. I rather step out from that thinking, from that thought, from that worry. Focus on the breathing, and that's when you stop thinking because you're focusing on your breathing. Thank you. Yeah, that's it. Okay, that's it for now, and I'm about 17 minutes. Woohoo! Okay, thank you, StreamYard, for having me here in my YouTube video because I needed to do this, my YouTube video. YouTube video, I love you. My StreamYard, I love you. Woohoo! Life is so good. Life is wonderful. Whatever I see outside, it's just a beautiful world. It's so pretty. Okay, that's it for now. And see you next time. This is your best friend of pure energy and a possibility, Admin Valencia, saying goodbye and God bless you. Yay!